Hello and welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, your channel for navigating life's complexities with insights and practical wisdom, especially crafted for those of us over 40. Before we dive into today's topic, if you find value in the content we share, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you thought-provoking discussions and actionable strategies for a richer, more fulfilling life. Today, we will talk about the importance of active listening. I still recall a powerful lesson from my childhood. One day, in a particularly boisterous classroom, a teacher posed a question that has resonated with me throughout my life. She asked, "Do you know why you have 2 ears and only 1 mouth?" After a moment of silence, she revealed the wisdom behind this design: it's to listen more and talk less. This simple statement holds profound implications for our relationships, our families, and even our professional lives. The ability to actively listen is a quality that can unlock countless benefits, fostering deeper connections and greater understanding in every facet of our existence. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to learn more about life lessons. Now, I've had the privilege of listening to countless individuals who have sought guidance at our temple. They share their struggles, their family issues, and the challenges they face in their workplaces. And there's a common thread that weaves through these conversations: the feeling of not being heard. People often express that others aren't truly listening, that they're unwilling to pay attention, and that they struggle to understand their perspectives. That sentiment highlights the critical need for active listening. If you cultivate this art, if you genuinely practice it, you'll find yourself becoming more likable. People are naturally drawn to those who give them their undivided attention. Active listening is the key. If you have found value in this video, do not forget to like or subscribe. Consider the example of the Buddha himself. He was a master of active listening. On one occasion, a man approached him and began to hurl insults and accusations. Throughout this entire ordeal, the Buddha simply listened, attentively absorbing every word. At another time, a woman arrived, overcome with grief, cradling her deceased son in her arms. She wailed and lamented before the Buddha, and he, in turn, simply listened to her suffering, acknowledging her pain with his unwavering attention. These examples demonstrate the transformative power of simply being present and listening. If you can practice this art of active listening, if you can prioritize listening over speaking, you'll discover that people will be drawn to you. Let me illustrate this point further. Imagine you came to me, seeking guidance on a problem you're facing. If, from the very outset of our conversation, I began to bombard you with instructions, advice, and my own opinions, how would that make you feel? You'd likely think to yourself, this person doesn't understand me. They're not truly listening. That's why practicing the art of active listening is so vital. So, how can we cultivate this skill? The Buddha taught that the words we speak are pre-processed in our minds. We think before we speak. Therefore, if we can cultivate mindfulness about our thoughts, we gain greater control over our speech. We learn when to speak and, equally important, when to remain silent. If you want to learn more about topics such as this one, please like or subscribe. This practice of observing our thoughts, of being mindful of the mental landscape, is known as Chittanapassana in Buddhism. The method is simple: find a quiet space and simply observe your thoughts as they arise. Don't react to them, don't chase after them. Simply acknowledge them as thoughts, without judgment or attachment. This practice cultivates a sense of detachment from our mental chatter, allowing us to become more present and receptive listeners. Another way to enhance your listening skills is to actively engage in conversations with the conscious intention of listening more than you speak. Before entering your next conversation, make a silent commitment to yourself: I will listen more attentively to this person. I will give them my undivided attention. This act of lending a good ear and listening to someone, of sharing in their struggles and offering your presence, is a profound expression of compassion and love. When you genuinely listen to someone, you allow them to express what's on their mind. And when they pause, ask clarifying questions. Tell me more about how that happened. What were the details? These prompts will encourage them to open up further, deepening your connection. As you practice this consistently, active listening will become a natural part of your interactions. It is one of the greatest gifts that we can give to other people, but do not forget to like or subscribe. Remember this: do not listen simply to formulate a reply or to interject with your own opinion. Listen to truly understand their situation, to grasp who they are as individuals, and to discern the intention behind their words. When you do that, you'll become an active and a good listener. That is the power of active listening. Be mindful of your thoughts, and listen more than you speak. Keep that in mind. Now let's transition to another important topic. No matter how skilled or talented we are, we all make mistakes. We mess things up. In those moments, we often turn on ourselves with self-hatred, which can lead to serious consequences. We often say, "I love you," to others, but how often do we say it to ourselves? Self-love and self-acceptance are often neglected. In Buddhist practice, the first step in spreading love is to cultivate it within yourself. You cannot be kind to others without first being kind to yourself. So, let's explore how to stop hating yourself and start appreciating the life you have. First, challenge the labels you assign to yourself. Labels like your name were given to you to identify you. We label ourselves with imperfections and mistakes, reinforcing negative self-perceptions. The more you label yourself, the more it solidifies into your personality. A label is just a thought pattern and can be changed. You always have the chance to improve. Embrace change. Second, learn to accept mistakes. Mistakes are not failures but rather proof that you are trying and not giving up. Every great person has made mistakes and learned from them. They will never define you unless you let them. Third, stop criticizing yourself and others. Negative criticism reinforces the idea that you are better than others and sets unrealistic standards that lead to self-hatred. Criticism diminishes self-love and self-worth, so avoid it. Fourth, believe that imperfection is beautiful. Nature is full of imperfections, yet it is beautiful. As humans, we are also imperfect. Imperfection is what gives us the chance to evolve. Focus on the journey, not the destination. Success is not a destination but a journey. Accepting imperfections allows you to focus on self-kindness and self-love. Practice this every day by affirming that you will not give up on yourself and will keep improving. Selfishness is not about unrealistic expectations but about self-acceptance and self-love. Self-acceptance allows for growth and evolution. Keep these points in mind to cultivate self-love and improve self-worth. Next, we're going to discuss finding balance, an essential concept for those of us navigating the complexities of midlife and beyond. Have you ever watched someone walk a tightrope? Maintaining balance on that thin line is incredibly difficult. It's easy to fall to either side. Our lives are similar. Balancing our inner and outer selves is a constant challenge. Today, I want to discuss the importance of balance in helping others. Don't lose yourself in the name of helping others. That is an amazing point, as an empty jar cannot fill other cups. You need to fill yourself first. Take care of yourself to help others. However, it's easy to go to extremes. Committing yourself fully to the happiness of others can lead to losing your own identity. While helpful to others, neglecting yourself has downsides. Helping without improving yourself reduces the quality of your help. As quality decreases, people will complain. The Buddha said it's crucial to balance helping others. He used the metaphor of a mother cow with a calf. The cow has two jobs: to graze and feed herself, and to care for the calf. If the cow only grazes, the calf dies. If she only gives milk, she dies. Monks also need to balance spiritual life with helping others. The Buddha said monks should help others while maintaining their spiritual practice. Be like a mother cow, feeding both herself and her calf. Yes, you need to help others, but you first need to improve yourself. So, it is important to set aside time for yourself. That is why I have me time every day, learning and practicing for my benefit. This allows me to help others in a better way. Balancing helping others and ourselves is essential. I hope you found this discussion on balance helpful. May you all be healthy, happy, and free from suffering. I encourage you to please like or subscribe. Now, let's shift gears again and delve into the topic of relationships. Welcome to another video. Today, I'm sharing 6 principles from the Buddha for healthy and happy relationships. Maintaining healthy, happy, and long-lasting relationships is challenging due to our different personalities. We often forget this reality. We ask, "Why can't you think like me?" This causes problems. Realizing our differences is key. The ability to understand is crucial. Understand others' situations and actions. The Buddha taught 6 principles to practice for happier, healthier relationships, so please like or subscribe if you want to learn more. The Buddha said to practice these principles both privately and publicly. He originally taught these to monks living in a community with diverse personalities and lifestyles. Practicing these qualities reduces problems and disagreements. First, treat your spiritual companions with physical kindness. Showing kindness through actions, even small ones, conveys value. Share responsibilities and help each other. In a husband and wife relationship, share household activities. Acting with love and kindness fosters mutuality. Next, treat them with verbal kindness. Use kind, heartwarming words to create happiness. Everyone appreciates pleasant words and surrenders to kindness. So, treat them with physical and verbal kindness. Third, treat your companions with mental kindness. This is the most important principle. Kind thoughts lead to kind actions and words. Generate kind thoughts towards those around you, even when they aren't present. This spreads kindness and positively influences your behavior. The 4th principle is to share without reservation. If you get something good, share it with your spiritual companions. Monks always share food. You can adopt this by sharing delicious experiences with your partner or loved ones. Sharing creates peace and strengthens relationships. Sharing is a key ingredient in relationships. 5th, be virtuous. Buddhist lay people practice 5 precepts: abstaining from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, and intoxicants. Morality creates trust. In relationships, avoiding cheating is essential for trust and loyalty. Trust is the foundation of any relationship. Trust and loyalty create a successful relationship, so I encourage you to like or subscribe. 6th, have a common view. Shared goals create peace in a relationship. Monks share the goal of ending suffering and achieving enlightenment. This makes living together easier. In relationships, working towards a common dream enhances happiness. Therefore, these 6 principles can be applied to any relationship: husband and wife, parents and children. Make your life better by practicing these principles. All relationships go through bad times, but real relationships get through them. Practice these principles and improve your life. That is all for today.